Some of you may remember I bought a photo booth in Atlantic City from Colorado Sound and Light. Now the main reason I bought it wasn't because I was particularly interested in doing photo booth, I've got enough to do. It was for my daughter, because she's not really into DJing. She can do it as far as talking on the mic and playing songs, but she doesn't really know her music, and she kind of says that's dad's thing, and that's totally cool, I understand. It's not what she wants to do, but she really gravitated towards photo booth. She saw Chris and Susan Begke's photo booth when we were out in California and went crazy about it. Well, we had our first gig last night for our cousin Loretta. Our cousin Loretta has hired Stevie to do photo booth. You can see she's very busy. We have people grabbing props. It's a big hit. We're having fun. I'm trying to stay out of it. I'm trying to just let her do her thing and stay out of the way. It's been a long couple hours. We do have a line ready to go. It's a big hit. The students having a great time. Everybody's having a good time. So a couple thoughts. She was a real natural. They tipped her out at the end of the night. They loved it. And she made really decent coin for a 15-year-old. Plus she had to pay me half. So she did incredibly well. Now she's making more money than a lot of people out there who are trying to do super bargain prices on DJing. And again, she still had to give me half. And she's got a nice wad of cash in her pocket. And we did give a discounted rate, being our cousin Loretta. So at any rate, it was a really great thing for her. She loved it. Natural. She's ready to go out and do it again. Our agent will be booking that booth. I'll also be booking that booth. And it's something that she can do while I'm DJing. You know, I could be in the same room with her. Or she could take her big sister Jeannie out and she could do it with her if I'm gigging or something. There are a lot of options. So there are a couple cool things about this Colorado Sound and Light photo booth I want to talk about. First of all, a lot of you may think of a photo booth as a box that you sit in. Well, you're kind of limited to, you know, maybe 3 small people in that booth to get a photo. You can do large group photos when you're not limited to the booth. So people really enjoyed that. We had a couple of those shots last night. The other thing I want to mention is that we do want to build a booth, and we're going to build it out of Global Truss single beam tube. And I'm thinking we're probably going to go maybe, I don't know, 7 by, I'd like to go maybe 4, and then do a pipe and drape. And the other thing we're going to be able to do is clamp lights onto this booth if we want to do GoPro projections to advertise it's a photo booth. Now that was the one thing that was weird last night. There was no DJing, it was just photo booth. And I had no way to communicate with the crowd. We just had the booth there. People kind of had to come see her. We had to go out and let them know what was going on. A microphone would have been handy just to say that the booth was open. It was free. That was a big question. How much does it cost? Well, it's free. Come on in and get your picture taken. I think it would have been a good idea to have some kind of signage to say that it was a photo booth. That's indeed what it was. Alternately, something to communicate with the crowd, a small PA with a microphone, just to say things. You know, even when we were wrapping up, we wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to get their pictures taken. So we said something to the person in charge, and they said some stuff to their people, and we had a flood. If we would have just shut the booth down, we would have left a lot of people would have been left out, I guess. So just some thoughts, but it was a good time. Stevie picked out excellent props who went up before we went to the gig. We got a Santa hat, an elf hat, cowboy hats, all kinds of stuff, and it was a real nice selection. I think we ended up doing real well as far as budget goes with props, and nobody tore anything up. We'll be able to use them again. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more photo booth videos coming up this summer. Practice and enjoy.